Hey everyone, it's Aureolin. We're back to another episode of Aureolin's Heartrate Gaming. We're back to Idle Heroes with the new weekly event, which is the Wishing Fountain event. Yeah, I'm so good at talks. Okay, so first off, we've got some limited packages going on. They're giving you a chance to pick up another copy of Gustin for $100. And they've released this new horror skin called Steam Fantasy, which I think is really funny. It says, metal is harder than flesh, just sometimes I need oil to ease the squeaking. And it gives you damage reduce, attack, and block. And his light bulb goes out. And then he bangs on it. Tink, tink. It's kind of funny. I like the whole steampunky type thing. I think that's kind of neat, but it's $70. That's the only way to get it right now. I'm sure it'll come to the relic shop later. I mean, that additional block is really good for him. And then of course the Wishing Fountain event is a great place to stock up on orbs and other goodies you can get to drop from the wheel. Those 4 stars, light and dark specifically, if you keep refreshing until you can get one. And we get Berea as a reward this time. I mean, if you're early game, he might serve you as a tank, but otherwise, usually the heroes in this are fodder. And as per usual, you need 240 coins to complete this event. Now in the shelter mission, we've got Sigmund and Jahra, Demon Hunter, Karim, Sleepless, and Gerke. And as always, I always completely ignore the light and darks because 9 times out of 10, they're not even good light and darks, and they require 2, light or dark 5 stars. So not really worth it as far as light and darks go, I don't think, unless it's like an Ada or an Aspen, and then it would totally be worth it. But other than that, I always ignore those. So we have Sigmund. I mean, he's pretty good in PvE. If you're early game and you have him and you like him, here's a chance to pick up another copy. They just reworked Jahra, so she is a little bit better now than she was. So out of the lot, she might be the best pick. I loved Demon Hunter at the start of the game. I thought she was one of the coolest heroes I had ever seen. Unfortunately, she isn't very useful anymore. She's pretty much fodder. And same goes for Karim. He's just fodder. So not very good heroes in the shelter this time. I don't think I'm going to be getting any of them. The only reason that maybe you would want to get them is for the gear. So if you're early game, this is a great way that if you have a few spare heroes and maybe you're working on just, the specific 5 stars that luck has given you, then you can get gear at the same time and some extra copies of them to star them up. So shelter is really, I feel, a place for newer players to kind of gear up and catch up. I mean, because you can always replace later, so there's always that. And then of course, Grey Dwarf's Blessing is here, so chance to get class specifics or star up your stuff manually. So we are looking at seeing a King Barton's rework. I was kind of expecting it to drop with this update, but I don't think it has dropped yet. I don't think it has. It doesn't look like it. No. So King Barton's gonna get reworked, and so is Cthugha. So I'm kind of interested to see how they're gonna rework both those heroes, because both of those heroes were really awesome at one point. King Barton specifically, King Barton was really cool. I mean, in mid-game, like if you had him start up really well and you could put him in the front line, oh man, he was hurt. He hurt bad. And when Cthugha first dropped, when he first got released, he could really dish out the damage, and you could build bleed burn teams around Cthugha, and it was just awesome. And I loved that. I loved using hero synergy. I thought that was really cool and is something I've always really liked trying to do in my teams. Looking for those skills that synergize. I like those sorts of games and those sorts of teams where you have to figure out who synergizes. Like, they're not any good on their own, but if you put them together with certain things, then they're really great. So anyway, those are the reworks to come. I'm not going to do shelter. I am going to do some spins of the wheel. I don't have anything fantastic up right now, but let's just spin till we get the 4-star, and then I can refresh and see. And I got the 4-star. I find it funny that they don't do the little shine for getting the 4-star anymore. I still find that really odd. So let's go ahead and refresh. Okay, well, this is not a good wheel, but we'll go ahead and spin. I'll just do it a few more times. Let's see, 5-star, 5-star. I need the 5-star to drop. I've been trying to get something good on my super wishing fountain, and then I got Nakia like 3 times in a row on my wheel, but I'm just not building her, so I didn't really want it. There's the 4-star. And then I was thinking about it, and I was like, what hero do I want to go for on the super wishing fountain? Like, I don't know. I mean, okay, well, Valk. I could get more Valk copies and build that second Valkyrie up that I've had sitting there forever. Because I've already got all the penny copies I need to E5 her. I've already got all the Horus copies, all the Cruise copies. And then, I mean, Aspen and Ada are on the wheel. So it's either go for the extra Valk copies or maybe go for Oberon. I'm thinking I might try to get more Oberon copies and try building him eventually to try him out. Because I'm kind of to the point now where I have the copies, I just need the fodder. So yeah, I'm fodder stranded right now. I just can't make all those 10 stars that are required to star up all these heroes. It's so much. And that 10 star, getting a hero to 10 star is like huge. It's so hard to do, I swear. It really is. So the fact that you need 3 of them to go E3 to E5 is just like painful. I can't do it. I'm just struggling to get my stuff up to E3 at least. I'm trying to play catch up with the other big players on my team at this point. Okay. So my monthly cards are getting ready to end, and I've been debating what to do. I hate that this card costs $15. Like, for me, like, per month, that sucks. I think I might keep getting the senior privilege card, and then I'm gonna stop getting the regular privilege card. But I might start getting the monthly card, because I think getting these extra crystals, these universal crystals, is gonna make a huge difference. Unless they start gypping us in the shop event and taking away the really amazing artifacts, because people are gonna have access to them now, which I really hope they don't do. Because boy, would that be a stab in the back. So I think that's my plan right now, is I'm going to stop getting the $5 one, and I'm going to start getting the monthly one, just because it comes with all that extra. I mean, like, it's not like you just get crystals. You also get extra relics. You do get some gems. You get that skin chest and the elite, an extra elite. Speaking of elites, just recently they have updated, they finally, oh my gosh, this was drastically overdue, finally removed some of the fodder heroes from the elite shards, and I'm sure many of you know about it because they took a poll on it. And the heroes that got removed were Karim from Abyss, Walter from Shadow, Demon Hunter from Forest, and wow. Wait, what did I already say? I've just lost track of what I was saying. Walter, Demon Hunter, Karim, Walter, Demon Hunter, Karim, Fortress. Ice Blink. Wow! My brain does that sometimes. So anyway, Walter, Demon Hunter, Karim, and Ice Blink are now out of the Elite Shards. So the pool is a little bit smaller, which is nice. So you have I'm guessing a slightly better chance at getting some of these better ones. It doesn't really look like it's that much more. I still find it garbage that there's actually different odds on these heroes in the Elite Shards. Like, in my mind, if they're all considered elite to the programmers, essentially, then they should have equal odds. Like, all these heroes should have equal odds of dropping if they are deemed Elite Shard worthy, in my mind. So, yeah, but that's how that works. Yeah, like, see, in the normal shards, everyone's equal. And we can see many of these heroes are, you know, Walter and Ice Blink and all of them, I'm pretty sure they were already in normal shards. Anyway, so that's the latest on that. But I did pick up this exclusive. I went ahead and got that during the Autumn Harvest Festival. I went ahead and changed one of them into this. So there's a few useful things you can get in here. Like, if you haven't gotten Rune's Power, you could get Rune's Power here. I believe the little ball with the purple flames over there is the magic ball. I believe that's a good one. I've gotten the cloak one before. It's like an HP block, and then of course it basically has the fearless upgraded armor for each faction. And I've gotten a couple of those. I've showed those before. Like, I've got Withered Armor on Horus, and I've got the Ring Abyss one on Cruz, because I mean, Fearless Armor is basically the only thing I've got. So, I'm gonna pull this out. Everybody says something useful, something useful. Please be something really good. Come on. Okay, I don't know what that is. Oh, it's a ranger boosting one. Skill damage for a dark against ranger. Okay, well, that might help me on some of the... I'm stuck on the Valkyrie tower floor right now, actually. I could put that on Aspen, maybe. Maybe. We'll have to see how that goes. And I did pick up a dark specific. I was debating between light and dark, because, I mean, I do need more Ada copies to start her up, and then I was thinking about it, and it seems like right now there's more useful, which is surprising. This is like a total opposite of what it was like 6 months ago, but there's more useful heroes in dark right now than there is in light. In light, there's like Ada and Asmodal, and in dark, you got Aspen, Amun-Ra, DA, Mim. They're all good. So I went ahead and got the dark specific. I'm not going to pull that out right now, but yeah. So that's where I'm sitting right now. This is a pretty straightforward event. Just, you know, 240 coins. I mean, if some people could double complete it pretty easily. If you need those orbs, I mean, go for it. I don't know for sure if I have enough coins. I might not. I don't know. If I don't have enough coins to double complete it, then I probably won't. I've been trying to refill my orbs. I mean, as you can see, I'm pretty much back to 80 now. So just preparing for all these future super events that are going to be coming up at the end of the year. They usually do some sort of Halloween event, and then, you know, when we get closer to the end of the year, then you're talking Christmas and New Year's and really horde time. So just things to prep for. We're getting close. We're getting back around to all of the really big new hero release type times. So yeah, things to look forward to. But as I said, that's pretty much it for this event, I think. So if you enjoyed, make sure you like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you next time. See ya!